Hey, this is Becky Mater, and this is my case study for EDL 856, School and Community Relations. What we know about this particular case, the principal and assistant principal have been in communication about the parent apathy on multiple occasions. It's been brought to the attention of the principal by the assistant more than once. The assistant principal values parental and community involvement. The history of the school, they have had parent groups in the past, but currently have no PTO or PTA, and contact and involvement with parents is minimal. The principal insists that he knows the pulse of the community based on conversations and talking with parents at conferences. He states that parents have been asked to help in the cafeteria, and not many were showing up to do that. The principal will consider an advisory group, but nothing more. A note was sent home with children on a Friday, and some parents came to the meeting that was scheduled. What we need to know, the preferred or most effective methods of communication, the demographics of this community and of this school, what they value, their culture, their traditions, the overall climate and culture of the school. For example, is the building feeling welcoming to parents and community members? Does it feel comfortable and safe? Are the staff members pleasant, friendly when you walk in, like it's a place you want to be? Are the stakeholders in the community feeling valued and encouraged to be a part of the school? And are staff members feeling invested in those partnerships with families? So another thing that we need to know about are the strengths and interests, not only of the school, but of the community, of the parents, of the students, of the teachers. The flexibility of scheduling, what times are good for most of the parents, and what would work for their volunteer schedules for times to meet, and then also to help out with the school. We need to know the size of the school and the community, and also the age of the students. Are we talking about elementary students or secondary level students? The problem, parental involvement is definitely a problem with parental apathy. The parents and the community members are not engaged or connected with the school. Administrative support, the principal seems very hesitant to encourage any further parental involvement. He seems to think it's fine just the way it is. And then communication. There are limited methods of trying to communicate with parents and community members, and also limited information given when those communications are happening. Strategies that I would implement: encourage and train the teachers, provide professional development in order for them to work on developing those personal relationships with students and parents, maybe even with business leaders in the community. Provide timely and useful information, so help parents to feel success when they do become involved with the school. Build trust and encourage support. And then commit to understanding the strengths and weaknesses. It's going to take some legwork, some groundwork to figure out what's really important in the community and then the school, what's important to the families. And create those partnerships, address the weaknesses, build on the strengths, survey the educators, the families, and the community members. And then thirdly, empower parents. So support those who lobby to be included in decision making. Encourage those who provide ideas and feedback. Be open to new ideas and any kinds of comments that they have to offer. And then expect that active participation. It's having that expectation that you need them to be there, you expect them to be there, and you want them to be there. Promoting the success of all students, first of all, address those communication issues. So really focus on positive PR for any kind of student successes, happenings around the district or in the school, and then opportunities for involvement. They can be multifaceted, so really get those out there and advertise those, promote them. Utilize technology whenever possible. I think that that's a really important way that people communicate these days. And then consider the survey results that were mentioned before. Start small and grow. So support and encourage the parents who are willing to get involved. Those 8 parents who showed up to the meeting, really utilize their information, their insight. Offer incentives and highlight the benefits of being involved with the school, and then also lead with enthusiasm and a positive attitude. So I would insist on school and family partnerships. It has been shown that it can improve their education, their socialization, and then I reference the mission statement of our district there. Part of our mission statement ensures that every student will attain a high level of personal growth and academic achievement. So in order to meet that mission statement, We have to have these partnerships between schools and families. Problem resolution. So actively and deliberately provide opportunities for positive parental involvement. So those could include a variety of tasks, including lots of flexibility in the scheduling, opportunities that don't involve necessarily coming to the school if some parents are not able to do that, various levels of commitment. Some have much more time than others, I know from personal experience, and then opportunities to learn and have fun with their children. Not always just working, let them see the benefit of having fun and learning with them. Increase the frequency of the school-parent communications. Make sure they're relevant and timely, helpful information to parents. Make them aware of school events, and then also aware of their influence that they could have in school decision making. Create and nurture a safe, empowering, and positive school climate. So that would be the parent-teacher relationships for sure. Utilize that to change the whole climate of the school. And then emphasize that need for the partnerships. Show gratitude and celebrate each little success. And then, very importantly, as part of the problem resolution, regularly evaluate the effectiveness of the strategies in place, modify those, change them as needed in order to find success. My thoughts, what I was thinking was I was wondering what was happening in the past that discouraged or had broken that partnership between the families and the schools. How could we encourage involvement, build trust, and gain their support? And then also, how could I encourage the principal to be more open-minded to it? So the things I was valuing, for sure I was valuing the opportunities that I have in my district. So the mentors that I've learned from, the people that I work with, the principals that I look to, that I watch and ask for advice, they've definitely been playing an important role. And then the experiences that I've had with families, and we have had conflict, but I would revert back to my previous success in conflict resolution and how we work through those things when we're not on the same page to begin with. I was feeling kind of uneasy with this situation. I have not been personally in a situation like this case study, and I just highly value relationships, open communication, and teamwork, and it kind of made me uneasy to think about a situation where those things weren't present or valued. So for further investigation, I think we need to know more about the demographics. What are the preferred methods of communication, again with the survey? Strengths, interests, and needs, and then what are some other areas for community involvement where we could really expand these partnerships? Community culture, values, and traditions was mentioned before, but that's really important to find out, is there anything that's been effective for overall community engagement? What opportunities are there for partnerships? Maybe with a business owner who is also a parent could get something started with that. And then further investigating the principal's mindset. Is he willing to delegate this task to an assistant who could maybe take it and run with it? And would he have support for new and innovative ideas? Looking at Standard 7, Component 1, promoting the academic success of every student. So again, that professional development to build those personal relationships, deliberately providing opportunities for parents and business owners to be involved in, and insisting on those partnerships and involvement, expecting it. And here's a little bit of research just to show that promoting academic success could be backed up with those important relationships and engagement of the community. So research practitioners and policymakers have noted the importance of parent involvement. It is one of 4 factors in effective schools that should improve student achievement. Looking at Component 2, that's promoting the personal well-being of every student, I think we need to focus on the strengths and the needs of the community, and again, nurture that safe, empowering, and positive school climate. We can build and maintain those genuine, meaningful relationships by working with a variety of stakeholders and helping them to feel fully invested in the school. The community partnerships, offering that sense of belonging, sharing and maximizing those resources, and then again, the mission statement. We're trying to create lifelong learners and productive members of a global society. For that, we have to have those relationships and those partnerships. Looking at Component 3, promoting the community's engagement and other stakeholders in the school's community, I feel like these components all really do tie really closely together. We need to offer a broad range of school, family, and community activities. We can encourage and train the staff, modeling that positive interaction, setting the tone and expectation. The climate and culture of the school is set every second by every teacher who smiles and makes someone feel welcome in the school. Addressing those communication needs, and then valuing the contributions of all stakeholders and making sure that we communicate that gratitude to them. Seeking those new and innovative partnerships, welcoming and appreciating anyone who wants to be involved with our school. So in conclusion, it takes a village. The whole community has an essential role. It can result in such wonderful things: stronger academic performance, increased attendance, school improvement overall, strengthened families, more motivated students, more support and resources, and even a reduced dropout rate. And probably most importantly, success in school and life.